a timely return maybe was instrumental, or at least a factor, in the improved play of your team tonight?
A timely return of back here, you mean? Coming home, is that what you meant? I didn't understand the question, Nick. You said a timely return of what, coming back here to the Coliseum?
He can't hear you.
I think that's what
he meant.
Yeah, I mean, coming home, and that, and I mean, let's be honest, we play pretty good people on the road. So. Oh, excuse me.
Is it your plan for Kalitschla to pick up 2 quick fouls so you can get athletic?
No, not really. I mean, we put Dom in and sprained his ankle, I think, in 2 trips down the floor, and Kevin Noreen sprained his ankle. So we kind of had what we had. Dennis had 2 fouls, and we had to play somebody at 4. We spent some time with Keaton just in case that we needed a 5th guy, and really, I mean, his matchup was probably better, but those guys are going to have to learn to guard out there. I mean, they're going to be, that's what Oklahoma did to us. So Eric Murray and Dennis are going to have to learn to guard out there, or I'm not going to be able to play.
I know it's early. Any update on status of Noreen's ankle?
Jeez, how about my cough? You don't care about that? No, I don't know. I mean, he played he went up and down about 2 or 3 more times after he sprained his spine. So it was just a sprain. God, almighty.
Bob, talk about Jawan Staten's overall game.
Well, he played a lot better. I mean, he pushed the ball, which we need him to push the ball and get us easy opportunities. And I think he did more push. I think he looked up the floor better. I think he advanced the ball up the floor better. I thought he was better at the defensive end. You know, he made some rotations, got his hands on balls. He made a couple shots, but we were kind of counting on him to get us easy baskets, and today he did. Now, you know, that's a little harder sometimes when people don't shoot all those threes. Better job of getting back.
Coach, there's a level you want Eric Murray to be at eventually. I would guess. Where is he? You know, on that scale, so to speak. Where is he at now?
Well, he's not close, but he's making progress. You know, he is trying to learn. He's not playing near as hard as we need him to play. I think when I put him back in, I think he played a lot harder. God. Water's not helping me, just in case you were wondering. I need him to play hard all the time. I mean, I don't need him to play hard after I call timeout and rip him. You know, I need him to play hard all the time. And he didn't start out playing very hard. Didn't start out guarding very well. And you know, if we're going to be good, we need to play 40 minutes. That's our biggest problem. I told them in there, you know, our biggest problem is we practice, and it wouldn't matter. We practice for 2 hours, so I get an hour and 40 minutes out. If we go for 3 hours, you know, I get 2 hours, maybe 2 hours and 10 minutes. And so consequently, you don't get 40 minutes out of them when you play 40 minutes. And that's what we got to do a better job of.
And another guy, Keaton Miles, when you look at him today and like maybe, you know, remember what he was like last year, I mean, how much...
I remember what he was like early on.
Yeah.
Early on this year, you know, all those guys, you know, what do I need to do to play? Defend and rebound, the rest of it will come. If you defend and rebound, the rest of it will come. And, because those are two things you can control. And he's taken that to heart. He's done, I think he did a good job defending. He's rebounded the ball better. He's passed the ball better. You know, when you tell him reverse the ball, he does reverse the ball. You know, we got some guys that still don't believe me. They still think they can shoot their way into playing time, and they're going to kill themselves. You know, you can't continue to clank shots off the rim, not rebound and not guard, and get any playing time. No, I went back and looked, because we played them a couple of years ago, and I just want to see schematically what they try to do against us. And Casey Mitchell wasn't as bad a defender as I thought I was after watching these guys for a while.
Coach, what do they need to do, work on more, in your opinion, to build on what they did tonight?
Play for 40 minutes. We don't sustain what we need to do. I thought we passed the ball really well the first half. We ran offense the first half. We made them guard us the first half. I thought our defensive pressure was okay. Then the second half we didn't run offense. We just we came down and tried to beat our guy, which is what we've been doing, which we haven't been very good at. And then we don't rebound the ball. Like we're an awful offensive rebounding team. You know, I got Autumn at halftime about rebounding the ball. We come out, I think we rebounded 3 times, and 3 in the first 4 possessions for scores. And then we didn't try to rebound it again. The one thing I know is if you don't try to get one, you're not going to get one. You got to try. And we just don't try and hard enough.
Humphrey hurt?
Or? He tweaked his shoulder in practice. It was just kind of let him, you know, we got tomorrow off, give him some time to try to get healed back up. You know, he's rehabbing with Doc, so it wasn't, he tweaked his shoulder.
He had a week before the next.
Yeah, that's what we thought. You know, we thought we had a week. And
it seemed
there's
like
no sense, you know, making it worse.
It seemed like you played your best with the smaller lineup, 3 guards at forward, and there was that happenstance or
It was happenstance
matchup?
because those 2 guys went down. We need to, those guys are going to play against guys that are 6'6", 6'7", that, you know, they're going to be bigger and stronger than what their 6'6", 6'7s were, but they're going to have the same kind of skill. And one of the 2 we can't put Murray and Calypso both on the same post guy. One of them's going to have to step out and guard. And we're kind of counting on Dom to do that. And, you know, Dom's only, we really only played 1 game, but we didn't play today. And I don't know what he did. I don't have any idea what he did. I think it was an ankle. But it must have been bad enough neither one of them came back out, so they've got both of them iced down, I'm sure.
Anything else? Thanks, Coach.